Does your dog have a bad case of foot and mouth? No, seriously. They won't take their paw out of their mouth? There might be a reason for that. Let's bark about it. Welcome back to Alpha Paw, your destination for everything dog. I'm Bernie Zilio, and I'm on a mission to answer every doggone question you've ever had about your fur babies. And today we are talking about why dogs lick their paws. Thankfully, we have an expert with us today, Dr. Ross Bernstein. Dr. Ross is a seasoned veterinary professional and pet care expert. He earned his doctorate degree in veterinary medicine at UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine, and his work has been featured in several industry-leading publications, including the Journal of Veterinary Surgery. He is our go-to vet for everything we want and need to know about our fur babies. So welcome back to Alpha Paw, Dr. Ross.
Hey, Bernie. How's it going?
Good. Thank you so much for being here. I am always excited to talk to you about every exciting topic we have regarding our pupperinos. And today's topic is, why do dogs lick their paws? Now, I know our dogs love to explore the world with their mouths and snoots, but sometimes that involves constantly licking at their paws. So I want to know, is it that they just love the taste of their feet, or is there something else going on?
Maybe they do, but usually dogs have and it's similar to us. If something's irritating them, that's usually the cause. If something's irritating them on their paws, that's why they're licking them. And licking them is their way of scratching, cleaning, grooming, anything. Now, I can present in other ways. I'm sure we'll get to it as well, but that's probably the most common reason why they're licking their paws, is because something on their paw is telling their brain, like, hey, something's telling me that I need to lick here.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Now, what sorts of things could be bothering them? Like, what could be causing the discomfort for the dogs?
Yeah. So they're, especially in the springtime, spring and summer, when there's a lot of pollen around, environmental allergies. So basically anything they come into contact with, whether it's grass, stuff from different types of trees, flowers, dirt, even inside the house, it can still be dust. So it could be literally anything. And their feet are parts of their body that come in contact with it a lot. And especially they don't have hair on the bottom of their pad, so they can even get even closer to it, I guess, because the hair can protect their skin a little bit from getting in contact with some of these allergens, things that stimulate an allergic response. So it can irritate their paws, and it manifests by them licking at it.
Totally. And I know that you and I both have dogs who have a lot of hair. Golden retrievers have like those wispies in between their paws. Another word to add to our dictionary of Alpha Paw. And so a lot of times, like, I'll see pod licking and I go in there and there's, a whole array of things. So we've talked about the importance of cleaning your dog's paws, and this just goes along with that. But is it possible that our dogs are just licking at their paws out of boredom?
Yeah, it can also be behavioral related, whether it's out of boredom, anxiety, and that goes into all types of anxiety, whether it's separation anxiety, whether there's a bunch of people in the room, sometimes loud noises. That can also manifest as licking their paws, where, again, it's more of like an obsessive compulsive disorder, and it just shows up as them licking.
Kind of like the equivalent of a human biting their nails. Yeah.
I would actually say it's very similar. And there's a condition, a well-described condition in dogs. It goes by different names, but one of them is acrylic dermatitis. It's a very common spot on their carpus, which is their wrist. They can lick over there, and it's an anxiety-related disorder that they often lick there. That's pretty close to the paw on the wrist.
That is so interesting. I swear, I really genuinely learn something new from you every time we talk. Okay, so we have those reasons down pat. Now, what can we do to kind of like alleviate this itch or this anxiety or whatever is causing our dogs to lick their paws like incessantly?
you first want to find out the underlying reason of why they're licking, whether it's behavioral related, see if there's any sort of calming training techniques that you can try. You can work with them at home so that they are more stimulated. If it's due to boredom, if it's anxiety related, find a quiet place that they can go. If it's separation, maybe have them being pet sitted by someone. If none of that is working, supplements or even talking with your veterinarian can help you that way. Other causes that they can lick, if they have a thorn stuck in their foot, if they stepped on something, if they have some sort of injury, you want to address any cuts, bruises, scrapes, that kind of stuff that can be underlying the licking. If it's allergies, wiping up their paws twice a day, you can start with, baby wipes, just wiping off the paws, or even if it gets really bad and that's not effective, talking with your veterinarian about anti-itch medications is a good one. If you can figure out that your dog is more itchy after they're running on the grass, wipe off their paws right after the grass, or just avoid taking them to that place that they always come back and they're itchy from it.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. And I personally am obsessed with my dog's paws. So any excuse to get in there and just smell them, because I'm a weirdo, and just see if there's anything stuck in there. Why is he licking them incessantly? I think that's step one. Just check to see if there's anything in your dog's paws. Like you said, wipe them down after walks or hikes or whatever the situation. And then if it is behavioral or something more concerning, talk to your vet. So as always, Dr. Ross, you have nailed this. I'm so appreciative. And if our viewers have any additional questions for you, you guys can go ahead and drop those down in the comment section below. Again, I'm Bernie Zilio, and this is Alpha Paw. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss one single doggone episode. We'll see you guys next time.